Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news, coming your way, Week 5 predictions. It's a matchup between the undefeated Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football. Now, the New England Patriots, after getting pretty embarrassed by the Kansas City Chiefs, will be looking to rebound against the undefeated Cincinnati Bengals that clearly look like the best team in the NFL so far this year. The Bengals with A.J. Green and Giovanni Bernard, along with sleeper Mohamed Sanu, have plenty of talent to go around on the offensive side. And on the defensive side, they have been phenomenal, holding teams like the Tennessee Titans to just 7 points, and they have looked very good all around. The Patriots have looked on and off, playing really well against the Minnesota Vikings, but then not playing their best games against the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs, along with the Miami Dolphins. So they have some work to do. Tom Brady is Tom Brady and should find the way to get the job done. But in this game, I think that the Cincinnati Bengals will hold off the New England Patriots for the win. Dylan's prediction is the New England Patriots. It's a great matchup between Andrew Luck's Indianapolis Colts and Joe Flacco's Baltimore Ravens. Now, the Ravens have looked like one of the NFL's best teams, and that is mostly due in part to wide receiver Steve Smith Sr. Steve Smith has really stepped up for the Baltimore Ravens, and along with Torrey Smith and the running backs for the Ravens, this team could be a sleeper to make it to the playoffs and also the Super Bowl. You just don't know with Joe Flacco at the helm. On the other hand, you have the Indianapolis Colts with Andrew Luck looking like a serious MVP candidate, with Reggie Wayne and other stars at the wide receiver position. It will be a tough game for the Baltimore Ravens with the Indianapolis Colts' Andrew Luck putting up huge numbers, and I think that the Indianapolis Colts will edge out the Ravens at home for the win. Dylan's prediction is the Indianapolis Colts. It's a battle between the other undefeated team in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals, as they take on Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. Now, the Arizona Cardinals, with Carson Palmer's injury, Drew Stanton had to step in, and so far the Cardinals have not missed a beat, playing extremely well on offense and defense. On the offensive side, they have 3 talented receivers like Larry Fitzgerald, John Brown, and Michael Floyd. On the defensive side, well, many people thought because of the injuries that the Cardinals suffered on defense that they wouldn't be as good. But so far, Patrick Peterson and the defense have stepped up, becoming one of the best defenses in the NFL. The Denver Broncos, on the other hand, well, they've left off like they've always played, with Peyton Manning looking like his old MVP self. Peyton Manning will need to step up against this Cardinals defense if they want to win this game. And I think they'll do just that, as the Cardinals' undefeated season will come to an end and the Broncos improve to 3-1 on the year. Dylan's prediction is the Denver Broncos. It's a big matchup when the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, take on the Cardiac Cats, the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Chicago Bears, they were looking pretty good in the first half against the Green Bay Packers, but after they couldn't get into the end zone right before halftime, everything went south from then, with Jay Cutler throwing a few interceptions and the Packers completely dominating the Bears' defense. The Panthers had a similar story against the Baltimore Ravens, with Steve Smith dominating the Panthers' secondary, and without Thomas Davis on the linebacking core for the Panthers, they looked out of sync. This time, I think that the Bears and the Panthers will both play well, with both teams having some great offensive pieces like Kelvin Benjamin for the Panthers and the 2 great receivers for the Bears, Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall, along with running back Matt Forte. It will be a close game and the Panthers could pull it out at home, but I think that the Chicago Bears will edge out the Carolina Panthers for the win. Dylan's prediction is the Chicago Bears. The player of the week is New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, it's not all of his fault that the Patriots aren't looking too great on offense, but he is still partly to blame. He is, though, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL still, and if he can step his game up, the Patriots will be right back in the Super Bowl conversation. Thursday Night Football had the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers, but it wasn't much of a game as the Packers were able to dominate early with the 66-yard touchdown pass to Jordy Nelson, and the Packers never turned back, with Rodgers throwing 3 touchdown passes and Eddie Lacy also getting into the end zone with over 100 yards rushing. It was a great day for the Packers and not so great of a day for the Vikings, with Teddy Bridgewater not being able to go in this game and Ponder not looking great. So the final score of this game was 42-10. A quarter of the NFL season is already in the books. Let's check out the Week 4 final scores. We had Thursday Night Football between the Giants and the Redskins, with the Giants coming out on top 45-14. We also had the Packers over the Bears 35-17, the Texans over the Bills 23-17, the Colts over the Titans 41-17, the Ravens over the Panthers 38-10, the Lions over the Jets 24-17, the Buccaneers upset over the Steelers 27-24, the Dolphins in London over the Raiders 38-14, the Chargers over the Jaguars 33-14, the 49ers over the Eagles 26-21, the Vikings upset over the Falcons 41-28, the Cowboys over the Saints 38-17, and the Kansas City Chiefs over the New England Patriots by the score of 41-14. The game of the week was Eagles versus 49ers, and the upset of the week was Buccaneers versus Steelers. My prediction record for Week 4 was 4-8, and Dylan's prediction record was 6-6. My prediction record for the entire year is 30-30. Dylan's prediction record is 35-25.